everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Josie with Awakened Soul, and we are here for a reading about the person on your mind. Today's reading is going to focus in on their overall thoughts and feelings about you and your connection. So not necessarily their most recent thoughts or feelings, but in general, where does their mind tend to go when they think about you, and how do they honestly feel about you? So let's get started with the tarot, and then I'm leaving the rest of the reading open-ended. We're going to sort of free flow with it and go with the flow, I guess you can say. So let's get going here. There we go. First up, we have the World, okay? You might help this person in closing out old cycles in their life. Maybe, yeah, for sure. You really help this person to turn things around. Maybe you've noticed that this person has made a huge turnaround from when you first met them to who they are now. And honestly, I think that's a very powerful message coming through. This is probably quite the impactful connection for both of you, but especially from your person's perspective, they think about how much of a turnaround they're making in their life, and they attribute a lot of that change to you. It could be that when you met this person, they were going through a really difficult time, or maybe they had been through some very up and down or turbulent relationships, or just difficulties in general. And since then, they've made a lot of strides and progress in personal and spiritual growth. This person seems to really credit you for positive changes in their life. So let's dive a little bit deeper. I think they do a lot of reflecting when it comes to you. They probably spend quite a bit of time alone thinking about you and everything you've done and the connection, and also about themselves and ways they can improve in life. They also feel very fortunate and lucky to have found you. A side message is coming through more abstractly from the cards, that it's almost like your person goes through this process of like all the people in the world, all of the places in the world, they feel lucky to have ever found you. So it could also be that maybe it's kind of like a happenstance meeting between the two of you. Maybe you were both in the wrong place at the right time and you just happened to bump into each other. But if things had timed out any differently, you never would have met. Or maybe there was almost like some sort of a miraculous event that led the two of you together where you shouldn't have been there, but you just happened to be, and there you go, you bumped into each other, something like that. Could even be that you live in different areas in the world, or you happened to meet while vacationing, or maybe the two of you grew up in very different places, and all of the above, any of that, okay? But it also is coming through that they also think about how incredibly rare it is that they could have found you in the first place. Like, what are the chances of that, basically? We also have the Knight of Pentacles coming out. This person feels devoted to you. They feel very, very loyal to you. That's Taurus energy, by the way. And we have the Ten of Cups, exactly, like I was saying. This could be your current partner, or this is definitely an individual who's interested in partnership with you down the road if the two of you haven't been able to do that yet or get to that stage, because they already feel like their heart belongs to you. They feel quite loyal to you and your connection. And I think this Ten of Cups is their ideal goal here with you. They would like, they would like to build with you, grow with you as time goes on. I feel like when they think about you and when they get into their heart space, they think about how like lucky and fortunate they are to have met you, and they can't really imagine life without you at this point. You check all of their boxes, and they feel like they could really grow with you, especially since they seem to credit you for a lot of positive changes in their life. They feel like as time goes on, it could only get better and better and better. So very beautiful. We also have the Three of Cups. I feel like this is talking about those patterns or those issues that your person is working through, inspired by this connection. Because the Three of Cups can talk about third parties, and third parties aren't always like other people or romantic interests. Oftentimes, in fact, they are like unhealthy patterns or belief systems, or, something that's just not serving your higher good or acting as a blockage in a connection. So I feel like this is your person coming out to say that you are really helping them to eliminate those third parties. If your person struggled with issues of self-worth or self-confidence, for example, maybe something about your connection or you inspires them to believe in themselves more. And that's just one example. There could be thousands of them. Yeah, burdens and baggage that they've carried for a long time. Whatever these third-party belief systems or mindsets are, I think your person had carried on their back like a lot of weight for quite some time before meeting you. And in a way, they look at you as a person who's helping to set them free. So of course, by nature, they feel very loving feelings of gratitude and devotion towards you because of that. They feel like in a way you're a little bit like a rescuer. And not saying that you've come in like this hero out of the blue to come and try to save them from themselves or anything, but just by you being your beautiful self inside and out could have inspired this person to level up and believe in themselves too. I honestly think it's just the light that you give off. 555 on the timer as I was saying that. I honestly just think it's your light, it's your essence, it's your aura. Maybe you have a very healing presence to you and your person can't help but just like feel better in your presence. And it inspires them to, I guess, do better in their own life because they want to be more like you, or they want to remain in your presence and in your life for many years to come, it seems. So let's see what's coming next in this connection. I'm going to pull a few more tarot cards. And if this reading's been resonating with you so far, I would love it if you would like the video to let me know, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I do release videos every single day, knock on wood. So, all right. We have the Ace of Swords. There could be an important conversation or truth that's revealed in this connection soon. Something that's going to be very healing and liberating, okay? So it could be a confession. It could also just be a revelation. Someone in this connection could be having a very, very impactful epiphany of some kind involving the connection itself. But I do think that there's going to be some sort of divine communication that comes through, or impactful communication soon. Okay, yet another cycle is coming to an end because we have the World here. It's the universe in this deck, but it's the World in tarot. So another significant cycle could be coming to a close soon, but it's for the highest good of the individual closing that cycle out, or if it's for both of you, like a mutual lesson being learned, it's for the highest good. I feel like it's an unhealthy thing that hasn't been serving your highest good, and that's coming to an end, and a beautiful new beginning is coming in. Let's get one or two more cards out. What else is coming in for this connection, please? Okay, the Ten of Swords. Maybe this is something that's made one or both of you feel really defeated or hurt for a long time, and that's finally getting some closure, coming to a solid end, I heard. Yeah, and we have the Sun coming out. So brighter days indeed are ahead. So I feel like this next cycle that's coming to a close in this connection is going to be a big one. You might be receiving divine guidance about it before it happens. I know oftentimes before I go through a very big shift or change in my life, I will see repeating fives alongside like snake symbolism or butterfly symbolism, even phoenixes or fire. My divine team shows me those things in patterns, like for days, even weeks leading up to a significant change or event. So keep your eyes peeled. I'm not saying for certain that's going to happen to you, but sometimes I believe God and the universe and our divine team will kind of give us little glimpses so we know something big is coming soon. So keep your eyes open. And if you've been seeing butterfly symbolism or 555 or something like that, this is definitely extra confirmation for you. And I invite you to comment that down below if you have been seeing those things lately. Let the collective know. Drop a butterfly emoji or something like that to share with everyone. Okay? Could also be a financial impact. So maybe one or both of you have been struggling financially for a while. This could also be a more broad way of talking about lack mentality. scarcity, feeling like you're not enough or you don't have enough, or stressing out about not having enough of something emotionally or materially, and that is coming to a close. Because the sun also does talk about abundance. I mean, when we're in the energy of the sun, we're not lacking anything. Even the sun in reverse in tarot is still a pretty positive message. You know, we're not lacking anything. We have plenty of abundance and love. There's optimism to go around and share even with others. So I feel like brighter days are ahead, and there is a big closure coming in for this connection that's going to feel positive and sort of propel both of you into a better feeling reality in a lot of ways. The back of the deck is the Lovers, okay? So I think you and your person are also going to be getting a lot closer during this next chapter. So very exciting message. Let's get out a message just for you now. I do like to end my readings with a message from universe just for you watching. That way you can remember to bring the attention, focus, and energy back toward yourself again to close things out and sort of reset. So I invite you to take a moment, if you like, to kind of focus on resetting your energy and listen to your personal message. You got the Wolf with inner strength. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. And then your affirmation of the day, I invite you to affirm with me to uplift your energy. You can do so by commenting it down below. This one is simple and beautiful. It is, today I am loved. Today I will know in my heart that I deserve love and respect. And yes, you do, and yes, you are. I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much for joining. Have yourself a blessed rest of your day or night. And until next time, bye for now.